everybody. This is Tech G back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you exactly what a cloud developer is in case this is what you want to do with your life. So let's get into it. In today's technology-driven world, cloud computing has become a cornerstone of digital transformation for businesses of all sizes. And as organizations increasingly migrate to the cloud, the demand for skilled professionals who can design, develop, and maintain cloud-based applications has surged. And among these professionals, cloud developers, they play a critical role. So in this video, we're going to talk about what a cloud developer is, their responsibilities, required skills, and the career prospects in this dynamic field. All right, so let's start off with getting an understanding of cloud development. So cloud development refers to creating applications, services, and solutions that leverage cloud computing resources. Now, unlike traditional software development, which relies on on-premises infrastructure, cloud development utilizes the scalable, flexible, and cost-effective nature of cloud platforms. And these platforms include industry giants like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, and many others. All right, so exactly what is a cloud developer? So a cloud developer, this is a software engineer specializing in building, deploying, and managing applications in the cloud. They harness the power of cloud computing to create scalable, reliable, and efficient solutions. And cloud developers, they work with various cloud services, tools, and frameworks to develop applications that can run on cloud infrastructure, which ensures high availability and performance. Let's talk about how much money a cloud developer makes. So cloud developers in the US, they can earn an average annual salary ranging from approximately $99,000 to $128,000, depending on factors such as experience, location, certifications, and employer. And here are some of the key salary insights. So the average salary, according to ZipRecruiter, is about $128,000, which translates into about $61.71 per hour. Glassdoor estimates a median base salary of $104,000 with total compensation around $124,000. Now, when it comes to experience levels, if you're entry level, which is about 1 to 3 years, you can make approximately $110,000 per year. Mid-level, you're starting off at around $130,000, and senior level, you can make as high as $165,000 or more. Now, when it comes to certifications, so getting certifications like Google Cloud or AWS, this can significantly boost your earnings. So for instance, professionals who have a Google Cloud certification, they average about $133,000, while cloud network engineers, they can earn up to $208,000. And then there's geographic variation. So salaries, they can vary by location. So take, for instance, Florida. The average hourly wage for cloud developers is about $46 per hour, which is below the national average. But overall, cloud development, this remains a lucrative and in-demand field with ample opportunities for salary growth through experience, specialization, and certifications. All right, so let's move on and talk about the core responsibilities of a cloud developer. So the role of a cloud developer encompasses a wide range of tasks and responsibilities. So here are some of those core duties. The first is designing cloud-based applications. So cloud developers, they are responsible for designing apps that are optimized for cloud environments. And this involves selecting the appropriate cloud services, ensuring scalability, and implementing best practices for cloud architecture. Then there's developing and deploying applications. So writing code, this is a fundamental part of a cloud developer's job. They use programming languages such as Python, Java, JavaScript, Go, and others to build applications. In deployment, this involves using cloud-native tools and services to ensure applications run smoothly on cloud infrastructure. Then there's integrating cloud services. So cloud developers, they integrate various cloud services such as databases, storage solutions, and messaging services to enhance the functionality of their applications. And they need to understand how different services interact and how to leverage them effectively. Then there's ensuring security and compliance. So security is paramount in cloud development, and cloud developers, they implement security measures such as encryption, access controls, and compliance with industry standards to protect data and applications. Next, there's monitoring and optimizing performance. So cloud developers, they continuously monitor the performance of their applications using cloud monitoring tools. They identify bottlenecks, optimize resource usage, and ensure applications run efficiently. Then there's automating deployment and management. So automation, this is a key aspect of cloud development. And cloud developers, they use tools like Terraform, Ansible, and Kubernetes to automate the deployment and management of cloud resources, enabling continuous integration and continuous deployment. And then there's also collaborating with cross functional teams. So, cloud developers, they work closely with other IT professionals, including cloud architects, DevOps engineers, security specialists, and product managers. And collaboration, this ensures that applications meet business requirements and are aligned with organizational goals. All right, so let's move on and talk about the essential skills for a cloud developer. So, becoming a successful cloud developer, this requires a blend of technical and soft skills. So, here are some of the essential skills. So, you have to have proficiency in programming languages. So, cloud developers, they should be proficient in languages that are commonly used in cloud development, such as Python, Java, JavaScript, Go, and Ruby. And knowledge of multiple languages, this can be advantageous. You need to have an understanding of cloud platforms. So, familiarity with major platforms like AWS, Azure, and GCP. This is crucial. And cloud developers, they should understand the services that are offered by these platforms and how to use them effectively. You also need to have knowledge of cloud architecture. So cloud developers, they need a solid understanding of cloud architecture principles, including microservices, serverless computing, and containerization, because this knowledge helps them design scalable and resilient applications. You need experience with continuous integration and continuous development tools. So CI/CD, this is essential for modern cloud development. And cloud developers, they should be experienced with tools like Jenkins, GitLab CI, Travis CI, and others. There's understanding of security best practices. So security, this is a critical concern in cloud development, and cloud developers, they should be well versed in security best practices such as encryption, identity and access management, and compliance requirements. There's problem solving and troubleshooting. So cloud developers, they must have strong problem solving skills to identify and resolve issues that arise during development, deployment, and operation. There's also collaboration and communication. So working in a cloud environment, this often involves collaboration with various stakeholders. So effective communication and teamwork are essential for success. And then there's learning agility. So the cloud computing landscape, this is constantly evolving. And cloud developers, they should have a passion for learning and staying updated with the latest trends, tools, and technologies. All right, so let's talk about some of the tools and technologies that are used by cloud developers. So cloud developers, they use a variety of tools and technologies to build and manage cloud applications. Here are some of the commonly used ones. So when it comes to cloud platforms, they use AWS with services like EC2, S3, Lambda, RDS, and others. Then there's Azure, where they use services like virtual machines, blob storage, functions, Cosmos DB, and much more. Then there's a Google Cloud Platform, where they use services like Compute Engine, Cloud Storage, Cloud Functions, BigQuery, and others as well. Then you have infrastructure as code tools. So tools like Terraform, AWS Cloud Formation, and Azure Resource Manager. These enable cloud developers to define and provision infrastructure using code. You have containerization and orchestration. So you have Docker and Kubernetes. They are widely used for containerizing applications and managing containerized workloads. You have CI and CD tools. So you got Jenkins, GitLab CI, Circle CI, and Travis CI. All of these are popular tools for automating the build, test, and deployment process. You have monitoring and logging. So you have tools like Prometheus, Grafana, Elk Stack, and cloud native monitoring services to help in tracking performance and troubleshooting issues. There's version control. So Git and platforms like GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket are essential for version control and collaborative development. And then you have security tools. So tools like AWS Identity and Access Management, Azure Active Directory, and various encryption libraries that can help ensure the security of cloud applications. All right, next let's talk about the journey to becoming a cloud developer. So becoming a cloud developer, this involves a combination of education, hands-on experience, and continuous learning. So here's a roadmap to guide aspiring cloud developers. So let's talk about the educational background. So a bachelor's degree in computer science, information technology, or a related field. This is often a good starting point. However, practical experience and skills sometimes outweigh formal education. Then you have learning programming languages. So you want to gain proficiency in one or more programming languages that are commonly used in cloud development, such as Python, Java, or JavaScript. Also, you need to have an understanding of cloud computing basics. So you want to start with the basics of cloud computing, including understanding cloud services and deployment models. You want to get you some hands-on experience so you can use free tiers of cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, or GCP to practice deploying and managing cloud resources, which will allow for you to build small projects to apply your knowledge. And also, you want to get certified. So, you want to obtain cloud certifications to validate your skills and knowledge. And certifications like AWS Certified Developer, Microsoft Certified Azure Developer Associate, and Google Professional Cloud Developer are extremely valuable. And then you want to do some networking and collaborating. So you want to connect with other cloud developers and professionals through networking events, online forums, and social media, because collaboration and networking, this can open up new opportunities and provide valuable insights. All right, so let's move on and talk about some career prospects for cloud developers. So, the demand for cloud developers is growing rapidly as more organizations adopt cloud technologies. And here are some career prospects and opportunities in this field. So, when it comes to job roles, you got cloud developers. They can pursue various roles, including cloud developer, cloud engineer, cloud architect, DevOps engineer, and site reliability engineer. Then there's industry demand. So industries such as finance, healthcare, retail, and technology are increasingly relying on cloud solutions, driving demand for skilled cloud developers. You have salary expectations. So cloud developers, they are among the well-compensated professionals in the tech industry. The salaries, they can vary based on experience, location, and the specific cloud platform expertise, but they generally reflect the high demand for these skills. You have freelancing and consulting. So many cloud developers, they choose to work as freelancers or consultants, offering their expertise to multiple clients and projects. And this path provides flexibility and the opportunity to work on diverse projects. And then there's continued learning and advancement. So cloud developers, they can advance their careers by specializing in areas such as cloud security, artificial intelligence and machine learning on the cloud, or cloud native development, and continuous learning and obtaining advanced certifications. This can lead to senior roles and higher responsibilities. All right, so let's move on to talk about how long does it take for you to become a cloud developer. So on average, it could take you about 1 to 3 years to become a cloud developer, depending upon your starting point. So if you're brand new to tech, you can expect around 2 to 3 years. This includes learning programming like Python, JavaScript, or Java, cloud fundamentals such as AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, then building real world projects. Now, if you already have software development experience, you can transition in 6 to 12 months by learning cloud platforms, DevOps practices, and deploying apps in the cloud. Also, certifications like AWS Certified Developer Associate or Microsoft Certified Azure Developer Associate. This can help speed up the process. And also hands-on practice, personal projects, and cloud certifications. All of these are key to making the transition faster and smoother. All right, so to wrap all this information up, cloud developers, they are at the forefront of modern software development, leveraging the power of cloud computing to create innovative, scalable, and efficient applications. Their role is multifaceted, requiring a blend of technical skills, problem-solving abilities, and a continuous learning mindset. Now, as cloud technologies continue to evolve, the opportunities for cloud developers will expand, making it an exciting and rewarding career path. So whether you are an aspiring cloud developer or a seasoned professional looking to stay updated, understanding the core responsibilities, essential skills, and career prospects in cloud development is crucial. So embrace the dynamic nature of this field, keep learning, and leverage the vast resources that are available to build a successful career as a cloud developer.